Hello guys, welcome back. So I'm going to try and show you now just a few things that should help you early on in the game. If you've just started, there's a few items that will help and that I've been able to find, and I just want to share them with you. And they're fairly close to where you start, near Sanctuary, near the Red Rocket Station. And there's basically comics, there's a weapon, a pretty cool weapon, and a couple of bobbleheads. I'll explain what those are as I go, but when you find these things, they'll help you out. They're just a couple of ways of getting a quick level up, and this is just to show you where they are and how to use them. Alright guys, so here we are back in the Sanctuary. Yeah, I'm gonna come to you in a minute. There's a mission to be done with him, but this was your old house. Now if you weren't sure where Sanctuary was on the map, of course you can go look at it, or I can just quickly show you. It is right here at the top left hand side of the map, just outside the vault where you were frozen and came back to life 200 years ago. This is your house. You'll recognize it sort of because you've got that sort of run down the hill that way, and you've got the two beacons over there. So once you come inside, there's a couple of goodies for you. If you haven't got them already, then they are here. Gronak the Barbarian, if you read it, critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do 5% damage. Well, why the hell wouldn't you want that? Okay, a couple of other things. Here, there's a bit of Mr. Handy Fuel. That could come in handy later. I think so. And down here, underneath this, drying table, dresser thing, there's your special magazine. Now, this allows you to improve immediately one of your perks, your special perks. Your special abilities, I suppose. They call it one attribute. You've got strength, perception, endurance, charisma, any single one that you want to do. And you can get this straight up from the game. I didn't do it at the beginning, but I came back and I saw it there. Here it is. Now, I'm actually trying to increase my intelligence because I want to get better scrap value out of stuff. So I am going to pick that one. That is it. So that one's picked. That's it. Job done. Okay, so this is where you find the Wasteland Survival Guide. If you go into the Pip-Boy, if I go into the Pip-Boy, I'll show you where it is. It's under this location right here. Now, I put a custom destination because I wanted to come over here and see what was here. But I did find it. It's pretty cool. Where your base is, the Red Rocket truck stop, the first one that you'll be using anyway, is right here. And it's really close by. If you come to this cabin, which is right behind me, very, very close, as you can see on the map. It's back out, and you can see over there, actually, that is where your base is. So it's due west from that location. It comes straight in here, and you can see there's a little US thing. There's a couple of bloatflies that you got to take out. Not too tricky at all. But right here is the Wasteland Survival Guide. Pick it up, and ultimately, you have taken a perk which will give you a permanent 5% less damage from melee attacks. And I don't know if you remember Fallout 3, but you actually helped write this. Yes, you did. Very, very cool. Self-defense secrets. It looks great. There you go. Let's take it. Make sure you take it. And then it will be available in your perks if you have a look at your perks over here. And there it is, yes, the Wasteland Survival Guide, number 8, so bear in mind, that's only number 8, there are more of them around. Okay, pretty early on, you are directed to this town Concord. Just after you've met that lovely chap there, there is a bobblehead sitting on the desk. Go grab it, it's a perception bobblehead, and it means your perception level has been permanently increased by 1. These things are great, they upgrade your special characteristics just by finding them. Alright, so here we are at another location that is really, really useful. Here it is. It's called the Robotics Disposal Ground. And again, it is not far from your, either your Sanctuary or the Red Rocket. It's just the other side of this lake. And if you come up here, you will find it. It's really, really simple. Very, very easy to find. Let's just show you exactly where that is. Right here. Okay, you got it? You got it. Cool. Okay, once you come inside, there's nothing here. I didn't find any, any animals or or people or anything. But if you open this trunk, straight away you can see there's a fusion core in it and a military grade circuit board, which is really cool. Fusion core for your power armor. But look at this, right behind the robot, which is sitting right there, is a Fat Man. Oh yes, we love the Fat Man. It's a mini nuke firing rocket launcher, of which I have found one other, which I will show you in a second. But if you come up to the main building, come through the door here, and although you've got a weapons workbench, which is kind of cool to have, right here is the hot rod and magazine. Now this will permanently unlock a new custom paint for your power armor. Now that's going to make you look all nice and hot rodded in your power armor, so collect that. There's a terminal there you can use to work out what's going on around the area. You can actually turn that robot on, which I haven't been brave enough to do yet, which I might try soon. But a couple of things around here, loads of stuff to collect. Get your battery and more military grade circuit boards. So yeah, picked all this stuff up, well worth doing. And there you go, you've got a couple of things: a fusion cell, a power cell, the Fat Man, and the magazine in there. This is a great place to be. Yeah, and I did say I would show you where I found that other mini nuke. Now it's one of these preservation shelters. You find these dotted around, but in this one there's what looks like an old an army war veteran, and he's holding a mini nuke. He's obviously clinging onto it for dear life for some reason, but it's right outside where is it called, the Corvega assembly base, which you'll be directed to by a mission. But as I was working my way back, it was here in Lexington. As you can see, that's exactly where it is on the map. That's where Lexington is, but I'll show you in relation to everything else. It's down there from the Museum of Freedom. If you keep going northwest, of course, you get back into the Sanctuary and your Red Rocket truck stop. But this is it in the local map, very, very much zoomed in. This is where you need to get to find it. Go get it. It's an extra mini nuke. Now you've got a mini nuke, and you've got two. So you've got a Fat Man, which is the launcher, and two mini nukes, which is really, really cool. Watch out at night. There are a few ghouls around, of course. And lastly, you've been going around getting fusion cores. I've shown you where at least one was. There's one in a mine underneath the Red Rocket truck stop. Now this is the place, the Corvega assembly that I've just mentioned. You've noticed the blue sphere thing at the top. This is what it looks like when you're up close. You've climbed all the way up here. You've probably taken out a few people by now. This is one of the main missions, to go in and kill all these raiders. But if you come up the top here, do not neglect to come right to the end. And there's a repair bobblehead. This repair bobblehead means that your fusion cores will last 10% longer. So all those things that you're collecting, the fusion cores, everything, that will mean that you can stay in your power armor for that much longer. Guys, I really do hope this was useful for you, and I will be doing more. As soon as I find other stuff, I'm going to put it together for you. But this was just some stuff I found early on that I think would be really good to share, and these are the locations. There's no story spoilers, of course. This is just stuff that you can go find. I hope it was useful, guys. Take care. Please hit the like button if you found it useful, and subscribe if you're new. Take care, guys. See you soon, and good night.